Welcome to the Awakening Energy. I'm Skeed. In today's universal life force energy, vital life force energy transmission. And today I'm going to be talking about, with this meditation in the non-dualistic mind, why are we going to be focusing on this? When we connect to the energy, it's important to let our minds go. And just let them float. Because our minds or our brains or a computer, we are so programmed into a dualistic state. Good and bad, yes and no, even on and off, the zeros and ones of a computer. And whilst we're on ons and offs, everything is either right or wrong. Yet our minds trick us. And if you do a little research a guy called Darren Brown, he's a mentalist from the UK. And he shows us how ideas are formed. There's a wonderful video where he gets two graphic designers to design him a project, or marketers to design a project. They know nothing of the project before, and then they come to his office and design a project, and then he shows he has designed exactly the same project as what they did, and simply because on their path from the airport to his office he made them see certain things to make them think in a certain way. So anyone's ideas, this includes mine, so when I'm talking to you, also pay attention to this from what I say, because we're all influenced by this. And so I can read texts and I can meditate on things, but then the things that happen to me during the day, or if I watched TV last night, or if I've been on social media, all those little things can filter into the ideas. And hence our ideas, whilst we think they're unique and amazing, they're actually just your program running from the input it's received. And so things can go wrong quite quickly. Thus, when we connect to the energy, it's very important to let our minds go. If you have a monkey mind, just focus on the gaps between the thoughts and let it expand. And come slowly into a meditative state. We just are. It's not a question of right or wrong, yes or no, left or right, dead or alive, good or bad. You see what I mean? We're so programmed by it. Just be, and just connect, and just flow, and just open. And this way we can remove negative blocks, and we can move higher by just being in the state of flow, connecting to the Tao, or the Tao, the way, the flow, the energy. Because whilst we think about everything's dualistic, we can also look at the laws of physics. Energy never dies. It only transfers from one energy state to another. And this is so important when it comes to energy work. Energy is only ever transformed from one state to another. It's never on or off, and hence it's not dualistic. So whilst we approach this with a dualistic mind, we're never going to reap the benefits. We're never going to, well, we can get some benefits, but the maximum benefits. We're never going to receive the maximum power. Never going to learn to have the maximum force we can have, whilst we're plugged in to our dualistic way of thinking. So just sit back, relax. You can of course play around with this whilst you're connected. So you could say, I'm going to do, for example, an inner fire breath to see if that helps me connect better. What's an inner fire breath? It's belly breathing. Only with your belly, your diaphragm. If you do that whilst connected to the energy for a minute or two, you can see whether that increases your vibration. Of course, the high likelihood is it will. I've tried it many times. But again, don't take my word for it. Try it yourself. So just let everything I've said soak in. So you stay connected, seeking that non-dualistic meditative state. Just be here and now, connected to this energy, open to release, open to raising your vibration, moving higher, raising the energy. Just go with the flow. No judgment, no bias. Your body does what it wants to do. If visions come along, they come along. Don't judge them, just observe them. Stay in that non-dualistic state of observance, non-judgmental observance. Relax into this. If you're still wondering what the non-dualistic mind is, well, it is the pure meditative state. No thought, no action, just being. There, now. In this state, stress can't exist. Your body can begin to awaken the process of healing and release. It's a very powerful state. That's it. Let's take the stage a little deeper. Going down to 5, down to 1, going deeper, connecting deeper still to the energy. 5. Deeper high connection. 4. 3. 2. 1. Deep, powerful connection to the energy now. That's it. Just be here now. Connected to this universal life force energy. This pranic energy, this Shakti energy. Chi, Shen. Peace. Raising the energy slightly further still, deepening down further still. Body'll do what it wants to do. Body wants to move, let it move. That's it. Deeply relax. Strongly connected. Energy flowing however it needs to flow today. Releasing. Did yesterday's video or the previous video to this. The root chakra will be open to help release negativity and everything further. When you finish with this video, if you loop it by clicking that play button or the settings icon on your mobile, and you do this longer, fine, but when you finish, just stay in this peaceful state, so connected state for the rest of the day or for as long as it can last. Namaste.